Yo.
Go ahead, JoJo.
What's up?
Is it safe? Is it safe for us to say "f you" back?
Hey, my son's right here, so there's no cursing allowed right now.
All right. That's why. What's up, though?
Not much, man. Everything's good, man. Just enjoying the basketball games right now. How's everything going with you guys?
Good.
Oh well, my team.
I gotta go to work.
My team lost. I'm from Philly, so my team lost. So I'm a little upset.
Hey,
They got murdered today.
my team had the second.
Yeah.
The Suns are smacking up the Mavericks right now, but the Mavericks look like they're making a comeback. So
My team had the second worst record in the league. So
I'm a Knicks fan,
all
so
right.
I'm beat.
All right. So what you been doing since your last fight?
Not much, man. Just been just handling a lot of stuff just by myself with my son, taking care of my son, and just doing a little investments and stuff. That way I could, I'm trying to make as much the best decisions as I can outside of my career, so that way my son is, set and when he gets a little older. So that's all I've been doing, man. Just enjoying my time off, taking a little break from boxing, letting my body, my mind, and everything heal. I fought a lot of times last year, so this little break was much needed. But I'm anxious to get back inside that ring now. So I'm talking to my team, talking to my lawyers, and hopefully we could get something lined up again, man. Because I watched the Devin Haney fight multiple times already, man, and I've seen a lot of mistakes that I've done, a lot of stuff that I seen that I could have capitalized on a lot more during that fight. So I'm gonna use all that inside the training camp. This next one, man, and the next upcoming fight is gonna be a good one. I'm excited for it.
Who next? Who you looking at, right? Who you looking at next?
I'm trying to fight either Ryan Garcia. I'm trying to fight Isaac Cruz. I'm trying to get Jonah Corral. Even hopefully I can even go back down to 130 if the opportunity presents itself, and maybe either get a fight with Shakir or a fight with Oscar Valdez. I think a fight with me and Oscar Valdez will be fireworks.
That definitely would be fireworks.
Speaking of both of them, what'd you think of their fight this Saturday?
To be honest, man, I thought it was a really good fight. Shakir Stevenson did exactly what he needs to do, man. He trained very, very hard. You could tell that he was really, really focused, really determined and hungry, knowing that this was the biggest opportunity of his life, and he took full advantage of it, man. He looked really, really good. Hats off to Oscar Valdez as well, man, for putting on a great fight, a great performance. Shakir Stevenson was just a better fighter, man. He had a better game plan, and he stuck to it. He was able to control his distance and control the pace during the whole fight, and never let Oscar Valdez, have that momentum where he could fight on the inside and hurt Shakir Stevenson. It was a solid fight.
Do you have the time frame of when you want to be back?
Yeah, I'm looking at either July or September, man. July or September right now. Everything all has to just make sense. I'm trying to fight as soon as possible. I was supposed to fight on the April on the Ryan card, co-main event. But they were just switching too many opponents all at once, man. And I'm not gonna fight I'm not gonna be that type of person that is gonna accept the fight that I don't know who I'm gonna be fighting all in short notice. So I'm just waiting for the right opportunity, and hopefully we can make something happen.
Yeah, when I see you at the Ryan fight, I thought he was gonna call you out and it was gonna announce that you was next. That's what I was hoping for.
Man, I was hoping for that too, man. But at the end of the day, I was hoping for that too, to be honest. But at the end of the day, Ryan's gonna do what Ryan wants, and I think as of right now, I don't think he should be fighting any top elite fighters right now. I don't think he's ready for that type of fight yet. I think he needs to, get a couple more. I wouldn't say tune-up fights, but a couple more tougher fights, so he could just, get that ring generalship and that experience a little more, and also that ring rust too.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this, right? Why is Ryan Garcia such a big target?
Ryan Garcia is a big target because he's a big name, and he's not that. I mean, he's skillful. He's skillful. Don't get me wrong. He's very fast, very strong. Knows how to throw his check hook. Knows how to try to fake you out with his check hook by throwing a body shot, and then landing a what's up, Papa? And then landing a shot up on top. What? My milk? Yeah. But you could see a lot of flaws in his game as well, man. Whenever he throws his shots, he has his chin right open. Whenever he throws, he blinks his eyes. So there's a lot of opportunity where you can capitalize on a fight with him if you come in with the right game plan and fight on the inside and dog him out. I think if somebody like Isaac Cruz, I think Isaac Cruz and Ryan Garcia, I think that's a very, very dangerous fight for Ryan Garcia because he's not going to be able to keep off Isaac Cruz like how he does with all these other guys because Isaac Cruz is a big solid guy. So I think that he's going to just be able to walk Ryan down and fight on the inside.
You hear that, Jimmy?
I knew he was about to say
You hear that, Jimmy?
So my whole thing with the Ryan Garcia Isaac Cruz fight is that I really think size matters. And if they were the same size, or even if Isaac Cruz was a little bit bigger, I would favor Isaac Cruz. But Isaac Cruz is 5'3", and Ryan Garcia is what? He's 5'10", 5'11", and he's got a big, like a 5-inch reach advantage on him, and he's much faster than him. And Isaac Cruz comes forward, and he leaves himself open just like Ryan leaves himself open. But the difference between Ryan Garcia and Isaac Cruz would have to close the distance. And if he can't get inside before Ryan catches him, I think Ryan knocks him out early. I just think that speed, he's going to get caught by something he doesn't see coming. That's why Ryan, it's not even his power, it's his speed.
I just don't see. For me personally, with that fight, I don't see Ryan Garcia landing a shot where he's gonna hurt Isaac Cruz. I think Isaac Cruz is gonna see those punches coming, and he's pretty good defensively as far as knowing when the punches are gonna be thrown. Isaac Cruz, and he's able to embrace and take that shot and then land 3 or 4 shots. He takes a lot of risks in there, and I think that with the Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia, when he tries to fight Isaac Cruz, he's going to try to land 1 or 2 pop shots when Isaac Cruz is going to, have his guard up and be throwing during those exchanges. And I think that if Ryan Garcia don't have a tight defense, he could get caught.
When you was because you was supposed to fight Ryan Garcia, and he pulled out. When he pulled out, what was your thoughts when he did?
Man, to be honest, man, I was pissed off, bro, to be honest. I was fucking pissed because, I mean, everybody wanted that fight to happen. Everybody still wants that fight to happen, but I don't know. At the end of the day, man, everybody goes through a lot of things, personally with the mental health. So I understand where Ryan's coming from, trying to take a break from the sport of boxing to get right. Because if you're not mentally right and ready to, have a serious camp and ready to, fight a top elite fighter, and you're going through all these mental breakdowns and stuff like that, you're not going to be physically and mentally ready for the fight. So I understand where he was coming from as well, but it was just unfortunate, man, because I think a fight with me and Ryan Garcia would generate a lot of views, but also be a fan friendly fight. I think it'll be fireworks.
I think it's a good fight.
And I also wanted to ask, you said you watched the Haney fight over and over and noticed some of the mistakes. What were some of the mistakes you noticed about that fight?
I just wasn't taking advantage of the opportunities when I had him hurt and I had him vulnerable, man. I feel like I was just landing to hurt him, and instead of once I did land a flush shot, I wasn't throwing my combinations. I was still trying to land another hard shot instead of throwing my combinations. And I think if I would have just opened up a little more and just let my hands go and just trusted my ability and trusted my instincts, I think it would have been a different outcome, man. But like I said, man, it happened. It is what it is. I just gotta adjust and take this loss as a learning experience and know what I need to do to overcome and not lose again. I mean, I got to make sure that when I'm in there, I got to open up a lot more and land my combinations when I have that opportunity and have that chance.
I have a question. Who are you picking in the Devin Haney-Kambosos fight? And do you think the venue, being Australia, is going to have a big effect on the fight?
I think it's a tough fight, to be honest, man. I think if Kambosos comes in with a good game plan, if he sees the little flaws that Devin Haney had with my fight, and if he opens up and stays aggressive with Devin Haney, he could give Devin Haney some trouble. But I just don't think that Kambosos has a lot of heart, and he's gonna come and try to dog out Devin Haney. But I just don't think that Kambosos has the skill to get through and get past Devin Haney's defense, man. Devin Haney, he's a very, very sharp and slick fighter as well. He knows how to control his range and knows how to control his distance. And whenever he does see that you're opening up, he knows how to clinch, and he knows how to prevent himself from getting hit with flush shots. So I give the edge to Devin Haney. I do think that being in Australia is going to give Kambosos a bigger advantage, because whatever he does throw or whenever he does try to open up, the fans are going to go fucking crazy, dude. So that right there is going to, give not only the judges a different thought of the fight, but it might just be in the favor of Kambosos because of that.
I don't know how this works, but when they're picking a ref for a fight like that, do they get an Aussie ref automatically? I could see like the Aussie fucking Lawrence Cole being in the ref of that fight. I don't know how you feel about Lawrence Cole, but Lawrence Cole is ass.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Devin Haney, man, I would make sure that I'm covering myself and covering all the bases before the deal was even signed, just to give him a fair shake. And I think him and his team are smart enough to do that. So I don't think it should be that big of a problem. But like I said, man, the Australian fans are going to be going nuts over there, dude. So all that is going to be a big factor in the fight.
Do you think Haney's chin is going to be an issue at all during the fight if he does get tagged clean?
I think if he does get hit clean, he could get hurt. And Kambosos could try to finish him off. But like I said, man, Devin Haney, he's a very slick fighter, and he knows how to keep his composure when he is hurt, or when he does get hit clean. He knows how to embrace himself and how to recover right away by holding, clinching, utilizing his jab, utilizing his ring generalship, so that way he could recover.
Well, it's kind of crazy that everybody say that. Like, when a fighter gets hit in the chin, they always say, like, has Devin Haney ever been down?
That's my point.
For people to say that if he get hit in his chin, or is he chinny? I mean, he got rocked by Linares. Like, Linares is not he's not a soft puncher. JoJo, you're not a soft puncher. So the ones that really touched him, I mean, y'all didn't put him out. For people to keep asking, like, do his chin got a question mark on it?
He was clearly hurt, and his legs were gone for the rest of the fight.
But I don't think that no boxer ever. I don't think that no fighter
Ryan Garcia went down
in the ring,
but his legs weren't gone.
No, listen what I'm saying. I don't think that no fighter has ever been not touched, rather it's amateur or professional. You got to get touched in order to be a fighter.
Yes, but it's how you take.
You're not going to make it. I mean, just look at Floyd Mayweather when he fought Shane.
Mayweather.
No, but listen what I'm saying. When he fought Shane, that was the first time that you ever seen Floyd get hit flush in his chin.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody questions his chin.
Well, no, because
and not only that, man, you got to acknowledge the fact that Devin Haney is always in great shape too. So when he does get hit flush and when he does get hurt, he recovers fast due to the fact that he's in usually recovering. Because that shot with Jorge Linares, man, like that was a clean shot. With other fighters, man, that would have knocked somebody out. You know what I mean? But since he was in such good shape, he got hurt, and yeah, his legs were shook, and he wasn't able to, get his legs back for the rest of the fight. But he was still able to be smart enough and be able to adjust and clinch and survive the rest of the rest of the fight to win the fight.
Hey, a lot of people felt like he was saved by the bell.
I heard you say you'll go back to 130. Would you have any interest in fighting Tevin Farmer again? I noticed y'all had some back and forth even after the fight.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I would love to fight Tevin Farmer again, but like I said, I don't think Tevin Farmer will go back down to 130 either. I think you want to fight. If me and him were to ever get another fight happening, I think this fight will be at 135, not 130, because Tevin Farmer's a bigger guy as well. So I don't think he's going to be able to make 130 anymore.
Is your win over Tevin Farmer, is that your favorite performance of yours?
That one and my fight with Jesus Rojas, man. My fight with Jesus Rojas was one of my favorites.
So I remember like a couple years back when you and Telefino Lopez, when y'all used to get on Gervonta Davis. What was that?
Yeah.
What was that like when y'all was young? You, Gervonta, and Lopez.
You know what? I mean, I seen the Gervonta Davis in the amateurs, like in the silver gloves and stuff like that. But during the time, like when I was in the Olympics and when I was competing in the U.S. men's, Teofimo Lopez and Gervonta Davis, they weren't even around at that time. So I wasn't really like connected with them during my amateur days. I was usually like hanging out with, Earl Spence, Rashid Warren, Terrell Gachet, those type of people I was seeing in the nationals. But I think when I was competing in the U.S. men's, I think Gervonta Davis was taking a break at the time in the sport.
How much experience did how helpful was the Olympic experience for you?
Very helpful. Very helpful. I was able to, see a whole bunch of different styles, fighting internationally, fighting guys that want to bang, fighting guys that wanted to fight with the amateur style. So just the amateur experience in general, not even the Olympics, man. Just the amateur experience that I gained and that I fought, man. I was able to embrace and learn a lot, man. And I was able to experience a lot of different types of fighters, a lot of different types of powers, different strengths, different speeds. So it was very effective for myself going into the pro rankings. And during the pro rankings, I mean, amateurs and pros are completely different. So it was beneficial for me. It was beneficial for me to from the amateurs adapting to the pros as far as seeing the punches coming and seeing exactly what these fighters are going to be throwing. But I had to make an adjustment for myself to not be throwing just with arms and not just trying to be landing with points. In the pro game, man, you want to make sure that you're sitting down your shots a lot more and you're landing more effective shots to hurt the guy. So I felt like it was a different adjustment that I had to adapt. But fighting all these tough fights throughout my whole entire professional career, I think it made me the fighter that I am today.
Do you think 135 is just selling? How you gonna go up in weight?
130. I think 135. I'll be at 135 for about 2-3 more years, man. I think after that, I'll probably move up to 140, and that'll be the last of me like moving up in weight. I think 140 will be the last.
And if it was up to you, and you could just, it doesn't matter what brand they're on. If you can name your next 3 opponents, who would it be?
Good question.
What was that?
If you can name your next 3 opponents, regardless of what side of the street they're on, who would it be?
It would be Isaac Cruz, Ryan Garcia, and Oscar Valdez.
Oh, you want a slug?
I like that though.
I want to bang it out, man. I want to get the fighters fireworks, man.
Right.
Even a Gervonta Davis fight, I feel like me. Even a Gervonta Davis fight, I feel like me and Gervonta Davis will be fireworks as well, because Gervonta Davis, he's a boxer as well, but he likes to bang a lot, and I feel like with me and him, we'll deliver an exciting night of boxing too.
I gotta break out, Sib. I gotta go to work.
All
right, bro. Later. It's good talking to you, champ.
All right, man.
Is there anybody, whether 135, 130, 140, that you want to fight before you retire? That it probably can't happen right now, but later down the line it can.
Though I mean, there's a lot of big fights for myself and for my career. I feel like I said, the previous fighters I mentioned, even a Shakur fight, even a fight with Jorge Linares, there's a lot of fights, man, that can still be made. So it's all about me just staying consistent and just staying focused, keep on training hard, keep on getting better, and just sticking to the game plan. And these fights are going to materialize. I just got to keep on doing what I got to do.
Hey JoJo, let me ask you this, right? If you had to take any fighter from back in the day, a retired fighter that you think would give fireworks to your style, who would it be? And I got a name for you.
You got a name for me?
Yeah.
To be honest, man, a retired fighter. You said a retired fighter?
It could be a retired fighter, like somebody from the past that you think that y'all bring great fireworks.
I think me and Abner Matas would be a good fight.
That would.
That work, but I was thinking Arturo Gatti.
Oh yeah, Arturo Gatti, man, that'll be a fucking slugfest, dude.
Really
Arturo Gatti was a dog, man. He kept coming.
Who are your past fighters, current fighters? Who are the people that you like to study growing up, or even study now?
I used to study growing up. I used to study a lot of Floyd Mayweather, just like his training, his work ethic, and his fighting ability, man. How to hit and not get hit. I just loved watching him, man. I loved watching him. I loved watching Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, a lot of fighters, man. Jeff Lacey, I used to watch a lot too. Winky Wright was a solid fighter as well. So those are the guys that I used to watch back in the day growing up. But the fighters that I'm really intrigued on now are like Shakur Stevenson, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Tyson Fury too, man. Tyson Fury is one hell of a fighter.
And Errol Spence, that's an Olympic teammate too, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Me and Earl Spence, we have a lot of good memories together, man. We shared rooms together. He was my roommate during the Olympics and stuff like that, man. So just seeing his success and seeing how much he's accomplished in the boxing game, man. I've seen him from nothing to what he is now. It's amazing, dude. I'm so happy for him, and he deserves a road, man, because that motherfucker is a hard ass worker, dude. So whatever success that he has accomplished, he deserves it.
Y'all still keep in contact?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. We always hit each other up.
So I'm assuming you were sided with Spence in the Spence Crawford fight.
Yeah,
hey,
for sure. Oh.
Hey, listen.
I already got a bet with Shakur. Me and Shakur got a bet together on that fight.
Hold up. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this real quick because he jumped on our live. Like Nick, that's my guy, Nick Sullivan.
Oh, Nick, yeah, that's my boy right there, man.
Yeah, he on here.
Yeah, actually, me and him, he came down for my my training camp for the Devin Haney. He got me some good solid work. He's a hell of a fighter, and he's gonna be a future champion, that's for sure.
Definitely. I was just with him Saturday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna be fighting pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Y'all gotta get on the card together.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, I think we were on a card together. I think it was like his 4th or 5th fight. We were on the card together at the Fantasy Springs, but other than that, we haven't been on a card again. So hopefully, we could be on a card together.
How did you meet Nick?
I met him that day. I met him that day when we were fighting on the same undercard, and after that, man, he's a real genuine, humble as person. So I just kept in
Send
contact
him,
with him, and then
send him an
what was
invite.
it?
Send him an invite, Seb, since he on here. See if he jump on.
Yeah, I just don't. He could get on. But Georgia, who are some people that you fought in the amateurs that's making noise in the pros right now?
That are making noise in the pros. Fuck. To be honest, Joel Gonzalez. I fought him 5 times in the amateurs. Who else did I fight, man? Man, to be honest, I don't even remember. To be honest, man.
Yo, Nick.
Yo,
What's
what's
good?
up? What's good?
What's
What's up, my
cracking?
boy?
What up,
What's up
G?
with you? What y'all in here talking about?
Not much. Right here chilling.
You. A whole lot of you.
What's up? My
we
camera.
trying to get some film with them pay-per-view sparring specials y'all got.
You said you trying to what?
I'm trying to get some film with them pay-per-view sparring sessions y'all got.
All that.
Man, we were duking it out.
We
Huh?
was.
We were beating the shit out of each other, man.
We was. You would have thought we weren't even. You would have thought we weren't even friends.
Yeah, and then after we'll give each other hugs, laugh, giggle, and shit all fucked up.
Hey, I know. Hey, listen,
What,
I know
Papa?
how Nick fought. So you ain't gotta tell me about him.
No, y'all see, JoJo spot. JoJo a whole different person. He a whole different person at this point.
So since y'all spar each other, what? This is a question for both of y'all. What's the best thing about the other?
JoJo, it's his persistence. He determined. One way or another, he determined. So it don't matter what he doing or whatever the game plan is, he's gonna get that game plan done. Sparring, fighting, whatever. He's determined. Like his mindset is, I'm gonna get this done regardless. It might not work this round, but I'm gonna get it next round. He's just gonna pick up on it. So his determination and his will to win and his will and determination is the great thing about him. Every fighter don't have that. Every fighter will give up. So his will and determination keeps him on top. That's why he top dog now.
Hey, Nick, when we talked after you came back, you was like, hey, man, I think JoJo might pull that Devin Haney one off.
Yeah, the way JoJo was in camp, I was like, yeah, ain't no way Devin Haney fuck. There's no way.
Yeah, I know, man. We had a really good training camp, man. Like I said, I just missed out on a lot of opportunities that fight, man. And I'll just go to the drawing board and just learn from it. Like I said, this next fight is going to be a lot different. And I learned what I needed to do to get better. And you guys are going to see it in my next performance.
Is that a fight you want back? Especially if it gets undisputed, you're gonna try to get that fight back?
Oh, facts. Yeah, facts, man. I mean, that's definitely in the back of my mind for sure.
Hey, we talking about.
So if y'all was to fight it,
we talking about we getting on. We trying to get on that car with you too, JoJo. I know we was up here. Y'all was up here talking about we got to get on the same car together. We was actually on one, but I think JoJo fight had pulled out or something like that. We supposed to fight on the same car in Fantasy Springs.
Yeah, it was the Fantasy Springs, right?
Yeah, in Cali.
Yeah, I think we did. But to be honest, I think we did fight on the same card, bro. I think I did fight on that card.
You might have did because we took pictures afterwards. I know we got a picture.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, you gotta bring him out here.
JoJo got to come to Norfolk.
Where?
To Norfolk, Virginia. My gym.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, bro. I got to go check that out, man. Never been.
Facts. Hey, look, man, we'll show you a good time and everything, man.
All right, sounds good, man. You said it,
the
bro.
The same way you showed me a good time was out there when I was out there.
I bet.
Me and JoJo went on this long ass run. That shit was like 20 miles. Like it seemed like it was like 20. We was running for days. Like we was running out for like
For real,
3 hours.
and it's crazy. It always seems longer when you don't know where you're going.
Exactly. I was following him.
Hey, JoJo, how long you been boxing
All
for?
right, hey guys, my son's getting a little fussy, man. So I'm gonna be heading out because I'm gonna put him to sleep real quick.
All right, man. It was nice talking to you, man. We appreciate you coming through.
Hey, JoJo.
Anytime, man. Much love, guys. You guys be safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, JoJo.
All right.
All right, Nick. Be safe,
All
bro.
right, you be safe too, bro. I'll talk to you soon.